So, the last video I released, I said that I was looking forward to the future with pain because of the Demon Princes. Here's the still image of the last bit. I did not calculate how difficult Champion's Gravetender and Gravetender's Greatwolf would be. This boss sent me into a spiral of anger. There were 3 recording sessions for this boss, all on the same day, I will admit, but 3 separate hour to hour and a half long things of me trying to kill this boss. And I finally did it, and I'm never doing it again. So here's the footage. Also, the audio crapped out a part of the way through it, so there is no audio for the actual game. Everything about this has made me angry. Let's begin. Alright, so let's kickstart this entire episode with the fact that you're going to be using Great Soul Dregs as your primary thing, then you're going to be using the Drakeblood Greatsword as your quick attacks, and you're going to be wearing your Sorcerer Rings and your Dark Ring. The best way that I found to fight this boss was to clear out some of the arena first, because these things will get in the way and can only be destroyed by attacks. You can't roll into them, really. Well, I mean, you can, but it's annoying if you do. And then to go and actually aggravate the boss. The first thing you're going to want to do is kill all the dogs, because crap like this can happen if you don't. So, get these guys out of the way, and then get to work on the Champion's Gravetender. The Gravetender is rather easy, and we'll showcase that in just a second. What you're going to be doing with the Gravetender is keeping your distance, and whenever they drop their shield, try to smack them with a Great Soul Dreg. If they're not dropping their shield, but they're like 5 feet away from you, that means that their shield is going to be dropped soon because of their attack. And even if they don't drop their shield, your weapons, or not your weapon, but your spells still deal quite a bit of damage. Once they summon in the dog, try to keep focus on the Champion's Gravetender. This boss essentially has like 4 stages. 1 is the champion with his wolves, the second is the champion alone, the third is the champion's dog, and then the 4th is the dog when he gets angry. It's painful, it's all pain. But once you have the champion dead, then you can just focus on staying away from the dog. And this is a bit easier said than done. The dog can essentially one-hit you even if you have soft-capped vigor, which this build does. Fair warning, this build is not yet level 801. It is just close. But still, the dog is a nuisance that you have to avoid. Once he rages, his path that he does here is a lot like Vort's, but there's 1 more jump in it normally, and also everything that he does can almost instantly kill you besides that Ice Breath. Besides this, keep your distance a lot, and keep in mind that he can kind of fly around the arena. After hours of struggle and endless time wasted, you can say that you've killed the boss. That is the Champion's Gravetender and the Gravetender Greatwolf. And this was my hardest video yet. Happy hunting.